Welcome to the Friends Drainman channel. I'm Robert Sherwood, your host, and I want to cover what landscaping can do to your yard's drainage. Now, this project that we're on, you can see how there's beautiful seat walls, pillars, pavers, hardscape everywhere. Unfortunately, the green belt has nowhere to drain. These beautiful designs that these landscapers create, they get really artsy and they don't think about the drainage. So you can see how there's a seat wall along the beach, and you can see how there's also pillars and seat wall around the patio. And then there's a brick walk down to the beach. There's a green belt in here, and all the downspouts were dumping in this green belt, and there were sprinklers in this green belt. There was nowhere for the water, the excess water, to go. So when we looked at what was going on here, and we seen just how bad things were, we knew we had to grab up all the water from the roof runoff. We had to run it directly to the lake. In that same trench, we were going to do a French drain so that this green belt could dry out after torrential rains. It's been my experience that half the water problems out there that we're going out and coming up with a solution for homeowners was brought on by landscape. Everybody wants beautiful landscape, and that's all they focus on. I've seen landscapers put berms in the middle of a swale that drained the yard to a storm drain. Imagine having storm drains in your neighborhood. Everybody should be in pretty good shape, but yet landscapers don't have an understanding for what the engineers have done during development. All they're thinking about is selling that homeowner another 3 or 4 or even 10 trees. That's all that's on their mind. So when you're laying out your landscape for your home, you have to think about drainage. And how you do that, you start by taking a look at the lot and seeing what the finished grade is all about. You can even look at the plot plan. You can see little arrows showing the direction of water flow. Every development, engineers have put in a route for the water to run off and exit the property. They actually have to have the finished grade approved. I've seen many times where a finished grade gets kicked. The elevation readings are incorrect and they won't pass it. The gentleman who does the finished grade work has to come back and make the corrections. It's what happens after that when the final grade is approved. When you hire a sod company to grade out your yard, you have sprinklers put in and they use a pipe puller. The landscaper doesn't really understand drainage, so he does some things that doesn't benefit you. But rest assured, if this happened to you, we have a solution.